Welcome to our video on breastfeeding positions. There's many ways to hold a baby whilst feeding, and there's no right or wrong answer. You just need to find one that works for you. So Sophie and Noah are going to demonstrate a few of those positions for us today. Attachment and positioning forms the basis for good breastfeeding, so they're quite important. And there's 4 easy steps to remember when positioning a baby. So 1, make sure baby is nice and close, that their head is free to move back, because if you press on the back of their head they tend to close their mouth and we don't want that. That their head and body is all in line, no one wants to eat their dinner off their shoulder, and that baby approaches the breast nose to nipple, so they have a big wide mouth. So the next one is Noah in the cradle position. So he's lying across mum's body. This is probably one of the most recognised feeding positions and the most commonly taught. On the downside, if you've got a very small baby and you're struggling with attachment, then their head can wobble around a bit, but the head needs to be free to move back, and you can see Noah moving his head back and smiling at mum. This one then is the laid back position, or biological nurturing position you might hear it called. This is one of my favourites because it really allows babies to self-attach at the breast. Newborn babies have an instinctive behaviour to search for the breast, to root around, to move and move towards the breast, really showcasing what they're capable of. This is great for relaxing. It's not seen very often, although laying flat can sometimes pull on your tummy a little bit, and it's not particularly easy if you have bigger or heavier breasts. One of the advantages though is that if you've got a fast letdown, it really does help baby manage that milk. So this next one is the rugby ball hold. The positives for this one is that you get a better head control than you get with the cradle position. It's quite good in preterm babies. And you really get to see the mouth and the attachment quite nicely, as well as keeping babies away from that area if you've had a C-section as well. On the negative side, it's harder when babies are heavier, or when babies are longer, they tend to kick off the chair at the back. So this next one is a side laying position. Now this is great for getting some much needed rest, although it's sometimes not encouraged because people worry about falling to sleep, but I'm not going to go into the issues of safe sleeping in this video. With regards to the position, just make sure that obviously they're nice and close, that the head and body is all in line, and that the baby still approaches the breast nose to nipple. She feeds Noah sitting up in bed. This is a great example of how you can feed baby in any position, as long as the 4 principles are in place. It's very similar to the next one, which is the upright position. Now this is good if you have a windy or sickly baby, helps to keep baby's milk downwards, or if baby's got a cleft palate as well. Obviously slightly harder if your breasts are a bit lower down. Noah is around 8 months in this video, and he seems to like this position, as you can see. Okay, so we've tried to show you then some basic positions in these videos and the pros and cons of the different positions. Always try and remember those 4 points. Keep baby close, head's free to move back, head and body are all in line, and that this baby approaches the breast nose to nipple. I would say if you're a mum watching this, just give it a go, see what suits you. All right, good luck.